time, we are fortunate enough to showcase the story of Diwali in a play live at Trafalgar Square. The first true great epic, Ramayana, the story of Lord Ramchandra and Sita Devi, this tale of good conquering evil, and why we celebrate Diwali. From ISKCON, please welcome the children of Bhaktivedanta Manor with the Ramayana!
Once upon a time, as most of these stories start, there lived a great virtuous king called Dasarat Maharaj. He ruled over his kingdom, Ayodhya Dham, for the good of every living being, man, woman, child, cow, and even an ant. King Dasarat had 4 handsome sons. The oldest, Ram. Then came Bharat, Lakshman, and Satrughna. Ram was said to be the incarnation of the Supreme Godhead, Lord Vishnu, who descended to earth to protect the devotees and slay the wicked demons.
So many years have passed, and I have grown happy and content to live in such peaceful surroundings. The river rushes by, birds chirp, fragrant flowers please our sense of smell, and passing holy men engage us in wise conversation. Jitayu, our faithful eagle servant, gives us his good company. No, I don't really miss palace life at all.
Well, actually, Ram, I do miss a few comforts. A hot bath, a hot meal, nice warm drinks.
I echo my husband's sentiment. I am so glad to have come here with you, despite a few discomforts. You tried to talk me out of coming with you.
For your own good, dear Sita. There will be beasts and demons lurking in the forest.
But with you and Lakshman here to protect me, I haven't once been fearful for my life.
Look, brother, look out. We have a visitor in our midst.
My name is Shupanika. I am entranced by your masculine charms. Please come for a forest stroll with me, and we can enjoy each other's company.
Fair mistress, you are so kind, but I must refuse your kind offer. After all, I am married to Sita. Here. My brother is single, though, and just as handsome. Actually, more handsome, in fact.
Ram, you are too modest. Oh, lovely maiden with pleasing smiles and lotus eyes. I am just my brother's servant. Someone such as yourself deserves someone with much higher status. Insist on Ram.
Sita stands in the way of my happiness, so I shall have to kill her. Then Ram can be mine.
Lakshman, teach this evil witch a lesson.
With one swift swish of the sword, Lakshman cut off Surpanika's nose. In rage, she called over her brothers Karna and Dushana to even the score. As powerful as they were, they remained no match for the might of Ram and Lakshman. They soon lay dead on the battlefield. Crying and humiliated, Surpanika sulked off to her other demoniac brother, King Ravana.
Bring me more wine, servants! My goblet runs on empty. Am I not the king of Lanka, Ravana?
Ravana, you drink and enjoy your senses all day and night, but don't heed the dangers closer to your kingdom. Look!
Who has done this to you? They shall pay with their rotten lives!
It was Lakshman, younger brother of Ram. Ram has the most beautiful wife I've ever seen, like a goddess. Snatch her from her husband and he will surely die without her. You can claim her for your own wife. It's a win-win.
That is a good plan, sister. First, though, I must seek the wizard Marichi's assistance.
Avenge me, brother. Avenge me, brother. Make them pay!
Ravana had special mules that could fly high above in the sky, on which he went to see the wizard Maricha. With his magical powers, he could take on any physical form that he liked. Ravana suggested that he become a wondrous golden deer in order to attract Sita. True to his word, Maricha appeared before Sita as a majestic deer and immediately enamored her.
Oh, Ram, look at that! A golden deer! I have never seen such a creature before. Please, catch it for me. We can take it back to Ayodhya at the end of our exile.
Sita, then it shall be yours. Lakshman, while I'm gone, protect my wife. Keep a close watch on her. This golden deer may be too good to be true.
The golden deer or the wizard Maricha led Ram deeper into the forest. Then, mimicking Ram's voice, cried out for help.
Sita! Lakshman, help me! I'm surrounded by powerful demons! Help them quickly!
Lakshman, did you not hear your brother's plea? Go now and rescue him!
Please trust me, Sita. This was not the voice of Ram. It is a trick to make me leave you on your own. Ram can take care of himself. I have no doubt.
You're saying you won't go? Then you have turned against Ram. You have deceived both of us.
Sita, please remain calm. Don't give in to emotion over this. You heard Ram tell me not to leave you, and I remain faithful to his word. Do you want me to betray him?
Spoken like a politician. It is the excuse you're waiting for to let Ram die.
Persuaded by Sita's harsh words, Lakshman reluctantly left her alone. He soon discovered that it was indeed a trick, and he and Ram headed back to their cottage. This was the moment Ravana had been waiting for. Sita, all alone. Disguising himself as an elderly, sick, holy man, he approached the cottage of Ram.
Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Somebody help. I am starved and cold.
Oh, you poor sage. Wait there. I will get you some refreshments.
Who are you? Why are you living all alone here in the forest? You look like someone of royal lineage. Why are you wasting your best years? Come with me. Come with Ravana!
You villain! My husband Ram is no doubt very close. And when he arrives, you will be sorry.
With you as my queen, I can never be sorry.
On his magical golden chariot, Ravana and the kidnapped Sita flew south towards the city of Lanka. Jatayu, the eagle friend of Ram, stopped him in his tracks.
Jai Ram! Evil demon! Unhand Sita now, or suffer the consequences!
Stupid buzzard! Prepare to die!
A great fight raged, with Jatayu doing his best to battle Ravana. Alas, though he was virtuous, Jatayu was no match in strength, and Ravana cut off his wings with a sword.
Jai Ram!
Ram and Lakshman returned to the cottage. Their calls for fair Sita were met with silence. Beside himself with panic, Ram ran here and there looking for his wife Sita. He asked the trees, he asked the mountains, he asked the monkeys, he asked the plants. To his horror, he saw the injured Jatayu lying against a tree.
No! Jatayu! Who's carried out this most foul deed?
It was the demon Ravana. He has taken Sita to the south. Ram, I am sorry. I tried to stop him, but he overpowered me. My body is overcome by pain. Let your face be the final thing I see. Jai Ram.
Old friend, you gave up your life for me. Now go back to the spiritual world and enjoy with me in my eternal spiritual form.
Ram and Lakshman performed the final rituals for Jatayu. They hurriedly left to try and catch Ravana. However, Ravana's golden chariot was speedy. The brothers came across a race of talking monkeys. The leader was Sugriva and his minister was the wise Hanuman. Rama helped Sugriva regain his kingdom and his wife. In return, Sugriva sent the monkeys' army to look high and low for Sita. Ram asked Hanuman to step forward.
I trust you, Hanuman. I know you can find Sita. Here, take my ring and show it to her to prove that you are my messenger.
I will not disappoint you, my lord. Monkey warriors! Forward! Jai Ram! Shri Ram! Jai Ram! Shri Ram! Jai Ram! Jai Ram!
Day and night and day, the monkey warriors searched high and low for Sita. One party was assigned north, east, and west, with Hanuman and Jambavan taking the south. They survived the beating sun, the dangers of the deserts, jungles, and lakes, finally coming up against the ocean. How would they cross it? The otherwise stout warriors wept on the shore until Jambavan reminded Hanuman of his forgotten prowess. Hanuman caused himself to grow and grow and grow. Then, with one mighty leap, he spanned the sea to Lanka. Once in the city, he shrank back to the size of a mouse and searched every nook and cranny for Sita. Sadly, to no avail. Just as he was starting to think about giving up in defeat, he heard singing, a sweet voice singing the glories of Ram. Hanuman knew it could only be one person and followed the voice to the groves of the tree. As it was growing dark, Hanuman began to sing Ram's glories. Raghupati Raghava Raja Rampati patito pavana Sitaram.
Who here sings the names of my Ram? Please, show yourself.
Jai Sri Ram. I am Hanuman, son of the wind god Vayu. I have come here as Ram's messenger. Look, I have his ring.
Truly, that is Ram's ring. But tell me, why doesn't he come here in person to rescue me?
Once I go and tell him your whereabouts, Lord Ram, he shall come.
Before you go, I must repay your efforts. If you need to replenish your energy, help yourself to Ravana's mangoes. There are many trees in his gardens.
Are those mangoes? I'm so hungry. I love mangoes.
Hanuman, with boundless energy, jumped from tree to tree, slurping down mangoes, in the process smashing up Ravana's gardens like a herd of maddened elephants. The beautiful garden of Ashoka groves was completely destroyed. The guards, hearing all this commotion, came in to apprehend the naughty monkey. Hanuman allowed himself to be caught so he could meet Ravana face to face. This meeting happened all too soon as Ravana stormed into the desecrated gardens.
Who has dared to destroy my beautifully manicured groves?
That would be me.
Picking a fight with Ravana is either very brave or incredibly stupid. Which one are you, fool?
I am Lord Ram's messenger, Hanuman. He says you can either give back Sita or face destruction in a horrific war.
My destruction, hey? How can I possibly take a talking monkey seriously? You shall pay for your insolence. Guards, bring a burning torch, and I shall set fire to this talking monkey's tail.
Ravana's vengeful plan backfired horribly. With his tail in flames, Hanuman jumped from building to building until he had burned down most of Lanka. Then he flew straight back to Ram to give him the wonderful news. Ram was joyous to see Hanuman. He needed to get the armies of bears and monkeys across to Lanka, and quickly. How would they manage? Ram ordered a bridge to be built from stones, boulders, mountains, trees. When the name of Ram was carved on each piece, they were caused to float. A miracle! When at last they all arrived at Lanka, Ravana was disturbed to hear Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Ram! You bring monkeys and bears to help defeat me? I'll battle each and every one of them and save you until the very last.
Such a false ego you have, Ravan. Because you took Sita from me by force, your name is in the book of Yamaraj, the god of death.
An epic battle proceeded, which lasted many tiring days. There were equally huge losses on each side. Ram began to defeat Ravana's commander-in-chiefs, which outraged the demoniac king. He summoned his powerful brother, Kumbhakana, mightier than an oak tree, just as tall and broad. Kumbhakana, with his might, rushed into the battlefield and virtually unchallenged killed many of Ram's armies. Ram put a stop to this assault with his few well-aimed arrows to Kumbhakarna's black heart. Next to die was Ravana's mighty son, Indrajit, at the hands of Lakshman. Eventually, Ram and Ravana faced each other, man to man.
Ravana! Look at the destruction you have caused! Your lust and greed are responsible for the death of your soldiers, friends, and family members, all of them!
As long as I have Sita, it has all been worth it!
The final battle took place, with both of them intent of winning the war. Whenever Ram cut off Ravana's head, a new one sprouted in its place. Word was sent to Ram that Ravana kept all his special powers in his belly button.
Ravan! Prepare to die!
Ram chanted a mantra, Om Brahmastraya Namaha, and unleashed an extra special, extra powerful arrow which flew straight into Ravana's navel, knocking him to the ground. Dead. He had ceased to be. The terror of mankind was no more. With the wicked demon gone, no more hassle for devotees of Lord Vishnu. Society could again live peacefully. The Brahmins can perform sacrifices to Lord Vishnu. The cows were looked after. Hanuman brought Sita to Ram.
My Lord Ram, Sita is with you once more.
Oh, Sita, forgive me. You have suffered such hardships because of me.
I would do it all again, Ram. My spiritual bond with you is beyond material circumstance. Let us go back to Ayodhya and forget the past 14 years.
With Ram and Sita back together, their period of exile was finally over. A special flying chariot took Ram and his followers back to Ayodhya. Lord Ram was welcomed by all the citizens of Ayodhya. There they joyfully crowned Lord Ram as the king of Ayodhya. He went on to successfully reign for many, many thousands of years, lived as a great example, as an ideal king, a husband, a father, a brother, and son. Jai Shri Ram, Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman ki Jai.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम सीता